I'm Emma Hallam and I'm the founder of a charity called Alex's Wish. Alex is my son, and 2 weeks before his 4th birthday, he was diagnosed with a life-limiting muscle wasting condition called Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. He went from being what we believe to be a healthy, normal 4-year-old little boy into somebody that had this life-limiting muscle wasting condition. And what we were told is Alex is likely to be in a wheelchair by the age of 10, and then that the muscles throughout his torso and his arms will progressively get weaker and weaker to the point that he's not even able to lift his arm up to scratch his own nose. We were also told that his heart and his lungs will be affected, as both of those are muscles, so it would lead to heart, cardiac and respiratory problems as well. Now, because it's life limiting, we were told at the time most boys don't live beyond their mid-20s. There is no treatment and there is no cure that we can give your son bar steroids. Take him away and enjoy his life. Now, as any parent, I could not take that news just sitting down and just lying down and thinking I can't do anything about it. So what I did is, over the course of the next year, I spoke to scientists, I spoke to professors, I spoke to families that were living with Duchenne, other charities in the UK and across the world. And one thing that I discovered was not enough awareness and not enough funding was going into the medical science. So that's why I decided to set up a charity, and we called it Alex's Wish in honour of Alex. Alex's Wish has always had the same mission, and that is ultimately to raise vital awareness and funds to bring effective treatments to market that will help slow down the muscle wasting effects in boys that have got Duchenne. In addition to that, we want to fight hard to find a cure that will stop any further progression of Duchenne and give them a long and extended and happy life. So we also fund as well doctors and nurses to make sure that boys here in the UK have access to those really important clinical trials. So over the course of the past 10 years, because we set the charity up back in 2012, we're just about to celebrate our 10th anniversary this year, is during that time we've been able to invest in 32 different projects, from early stage research through to clinical trials, and only more recently have we invested in new technological advances, the Dream Wheelchair and the Smart Suit, working in collaboration with another fantastic charity here in the UK called Duchenne UK. Together we make sure that there is no stone unturned. We are looking to make sure that the care standards across the UK are fantastic and that every single family has access to the best care standards. We make sure that we can fund cutting edge medical research, we can fund clinical trials that are now happening here in the UK, and the doctors and nurses to make sure that those clinical trials are happening. Now, Alex, my son, has just recently turned 16 years old, and I'm delighted to say that he's still able to walk. Yes, he does use a power chair and he does have many problems, like his knee will go from him and he'll be on the floor without a moment's notice. So Duchenne does affect his life, but I'm really pleased to say that he's 16, he's still walking, and he's on the clinical trial at the moment up in Newcastle that has actually proven now to be delaying the disease, which is absolutely fantastic news. But what we must all now do is get that drug approved for everybody. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you to all of our fantastic supporters who have been on this journey with us, and we welcome any new supporters. And the one thing that I've always said is this generation of children will either be the last to die of Duchenne or the first to survive. And with your support and your help, we will get there. Thank you.